This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sly 3 Among Thieves. In the last episode, we went down to Goblin Town. I mean, down to the outback, and yeah, get out of here, dude. I'm about to do a mission, and we found the master, a koala man who speaks a language we somehow understand but don't understand at the same time. And we're gonna get Murray to meet him and see if maybe get the next step of his training, or at least tell him about, you know, when to lead the program and hang out with his best buds. Let's get on with it.
I know you're a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the Aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me. I'm sure the guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to it.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
Head into the scary cave. It'll protect you. That's what. Well, you only take what you bring with you. Am I right? All right. Since Murray can't like jump and bound like Sly can, we're gonna have to go through creepy caves to get to the boss there. Oh.
Murray, try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing guards will work too.
True. Oh, I was actually gonna shake him because he had treasure, but yeah, I've got enough treasure to buy the upgrades. I'll do that. I'll do that after we finish the episode, because we'll end up back at the base after that. So yeah, I did a little bit of money grinding off screen, but nothing too bad. I don't remember. Circle, because I can always grind for more money, that way I don't have to mess with it later, because there's a lot of random upgrades that you'll have to buy throughout the game, more than the previous ones, because of the, you know, getting the extra members. Not that that's a spoiler, the game basically told us we were going to get more people on our team, so at the very entrance. What do you guys think about, like, movies or stories that basically tell you what's going to happen at the, you know, the games that do that, or the books or movies or stories or whatever that basically tell you how, well, maybe not how it's going to specifically end, but get pretty close. You know how, okay, he's not going to get closer. I'm just going to have to, or if you can jump and throw a rock later. Not? Fine, whatever. We'll knock this dingo off his rock, eh? Alright. Am I doing Cockney or Australian? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've never been good with my accents, especially if I'm either tired or not in the inflecting mood or whatever. I mean, if I was a voice actor, sure, I'd probably have mastered it, but I am not.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow chart, the door ahead appears to be sealed shut.
Then I'll just bash it in! What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it? I could do that!
Use your Aboriginal ball form to bounce on top of the piston and smash it down. Build up enough hydraulic pressure, and the door is sure to open.
Piston beware! You're about to be bounced!
So wait, we can't just punch it and solve our problems that way? The Dragon Ball Z method doesn't work? Aw, oh, come on, man. Anyway, what button did I use? Okay, I used L1 for whatever, the ball. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy. Was it the wonderful thing about Murray's? Our Murray's a wonderful thing. It's the top of mayo rubber, the bottom of mayo springs. The bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun.
Yes! Eat it, piston sucker!
The wonderful thing about Murray's is I'm the only one. I don't know if I'm getting the exact song correct. Okay, can I? No, is that? I was about to say it wasn't really much of a bounce there, but all right, time to take another guy to pound town. Oh wait, that didn't. Huh, isn't that supposed to like instantly finish him off? Or I mean, knock him out? Nah. Cartoon physics him to the next screen or whatever. Anyway. I always kind of like playing these games as like mini stress relievers, just because I don't know, they're never as tough as other games, and sometimes it's nice to play a game that's just like.
Another locked door. To open this one, you'll need to overload all 3 pistons at the same time.
Same time, you're a madman, Bentley. A madman. Okay, anyway. I assume we just. No. I guess you can't really do them all at the same time. You just have to get them down kind of generally together, I guess. Ones. Man, I wonder if he gets sick while doing that. I know I would. Motion sickness is definitely, or is something I get quite regularly on a regular basis. I kind of wish I didn't, but no, what can you do? I just have a weak constitution. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh my. How is that? Was it guy the turtle rock his Marlin?
I did it! 3 against 1, and I still took you piston chumps to school!
I just took those pistons to school, taught them math and arithmetic, and how to read. I'm a good teacher. No. Phil, was it Filbert? Filbert's the name of it. Sure.
Oh! Look at the size of that guy! He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning us about.
Curious. It seems to make the wearer much larger. Probably more aggressive, too.
I can take him. My righteous quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won, you'd have nowhere to go. The door through has an electric deadbolt. This whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drills.
That might break the circuit. Give it a try.
Well, violence does solve everything, doesn't it, folks? Throw it into the drills. Well, you gotta love Murray's section. Straight up violence. That's how it works. No, I could shake the pin, and the spikes you go.
Keep it up. You
No, it
did some
does.
damage.
But, I just have to. How many times you can see him turning? They're all getting all bent out of shape. Just gotta be sure not to take too much damage. Oops. I keep wanting to shake him. First, it was like I wasn't. I guess you have to do it a couple times, but not too bad. Wait, did I miss? Or was that one not damaged yet? Actually, this one isn't. This counter isn't. Oh, I was about to say isn't too bad, but all right. Oh, come on! The one time I say, oh, it's not too bad. My hubris, I tell you, hubris! Oh, dang it. That's. Probably could grab him with the one uppercut, but probably. There we go. Alright, one more to go.
Just one left.
And this guy's quite hale and hardy to be able to be thrown into machines like that.
Holy cow! That mask can run! Mine can't do that.
Intriguing. Press on to the guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be
That mask
unlocked
is-
now that the drill circuit is broken.
Sorry. That mask is getting away with our treasure. Why does that remind me of the Tiki mask from like Crash Bandicoot? I don't know why. It's not the same thing, but I haven't played those games in forever. Or the redo that they did a while back. I think I have it on Steam or some service I got for when I did the Humble Bundle, which I need to remember to cancel that subscription.
I have returned, my master. The black water now runs clear. I'd like to... I am asking... Oh, man. Yeah! I want to join back up with my friends, and, we're hoping you'd come along, too. You'd love it in the gang. We have all kinds of fun. Miners, gyrocopters, and a mask of dark earth? Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. but we'll help you, I promise.
Ooh la la.
Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you too.
Did they actually talk to him, or like, did he actually respond like that, or were they just projecting what they really wanted out of it? It's hard to say. I guess Bentley has to go meet him through another Murray method because he can't get in through the same method as everyone else. Can you keep saying method? Method man? No. Actually, I have like, no idea about like rap and hip hop and all that stuff. I say those names, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like a lot of things in life. Dad, ran the water. I as well let myself get finished off, frankly, because I'm about to kick the fucking anyone from Seth Life. Oh, that's life points. Why do their bombs keep flying all over the place? I've noticed that every once in a while where like bombs will just fly out from like somewhere and just attack them. Anyway, looks like Murray's been given the go-to by his boss to hang out with the gang, and he's gonna help us, but we're gonna have to help him with all these dudes, so let's get to the next step.
Murray, let's motor out to Ayers Rock and scare away those mining dingoes. Your guru wants it purified.
Awesome! This is the biggest truck I've ever gotten to drive! I could crush houses with this baby!
But I don't know why I said something about Bentley meeting the master. He already met the master. I think I just, for a brief second, forgot I had already. So anyway, let's take care of these dingoes. Make sure they're not eating our babies.
Oh, yeah!
I have an idea of how we might drive the miners out of Ayers Rock. But for my plan to work, we'll need to force the drill on this rig deeper into the ground.
Okay, Bentley, you've got my interest. Though it looks like I may have to take care of a few guards if I'm going to get at those drill controls.
Defeat the guards and start the drill. Then Murray can begin phase 2 of my plan.
And how do we get rid of the guards? Violence. I mean, have you been not watching this? I was about to say, does that take us out or well, I mean, it hurts us because they fall, but
Nice work, Sly. The sonic vibrations caused by that drill should drive the giant scorpions in the area to the surface. If we can capture a bunch of red soldier scorpions, releasing them into Ayers Rock is sure to push out the miners.
Sounds like a job for the Murray. One question, though. How do I capture scorpions with a truck?
The vehicle is equipped with a supercharged e-brake, which, if pulled when moving, will cause a forward flip. Time it correctly, and you'll trap a scorpion in the mining that's built into the bed of the truck.
Okay, Bentley, bring on the scorpions.
Not so fast. The truck's tires will heat up quickly in this blazing hot sand. You'll have to cool them down by driving into the water or running over scorpions. Watch your heat meter to make sure they don't melt. And remember, we're only interested in the red soldier scorpions. The blue worker scorpions won't help us scare the miners off. The truck controls are straightforward. Hold the X button to go forward and the square button to drive in reverse. When you are going fast enough, press the R1 button to flip over and trap that scorpion.
I like it even makes the beep beep when you're doing that bit. So,
Tumble!
oh, that's kind of neat. I wonder if there's actually trucks like that in the world.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah!
I guess we're supposed to be going at full. There we go. But it's like red versus blue.
Driven to the surface.
God, these are big scorpions too. But yeah, red versus blue indeed, my friend. Nope. That was terrible. Come on, man. There's clearly a scorpion squish. Okay, so try it. Not Oop, nope, I didn't.
Don't bother trapping the blue ones. They're only good to cool down your tires.
Roll it! That's it!
I think I crushed him. There we go.
You're mine!
Just gotta get the hang of that. So crushing creatures of the outback is the way to help us out. So more violence. So you gotta love cartoon physics-based games, you know. Because if you made something like that with like actual realistic characters, people would have an issue with that. But as long as you throw a cartoon character into it, it's fine. Ah, come on, man.
Here we go! Headstand!
Yeah, I'm not doing very good on capturing them efficiently. Not like you lose anything for it. Nah, just wait. Oh, I got turned around for a second. I was like, what's going on here?
Roll it!
There we go.
That's 5 reds in the bag. Keep it up.
Yeah, I need to clean up my tires. Get heel tires. Ooh. I haven't encountered too many scorpions in my day. Mainly because the place where I live, you know, big city. Well, I don't know if it's a big city, but it's a decent sized city. You don't really run across scorpions. Now, if you go out to like the countryside and the surrounding areas, then you might run into. I forgot what type of scorpions that they have out there. Like, it's not where I live is definitely not a common issue. That's for sure. So you don't have to worry about like scorpions hiding their shoes and stuff like
hang
that.
tough for a minute. My sensors are showing a drop-off in underground movement. We'll have to drill deeper to keep the scorpions coming out. Sly, you'll have to climb to the top of the drill tower and override the depth control system.
Okay, Bentley, I'm on my way.
Why would you need to go to a different spot in the thing to do that? That doesn't make sense, game. Oh wait, we're dealing with cartoons. Of course it does make sense. By their logical standings, anyway. I could probably skip like a couple rounds if I do what I was doing, or if I guessed correctly, but yeah. Best to just slow and steady if oh no. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. I think it's because the gear did that thing where it's actually twisting, so when I jumped I was like up in the oh, come on! What the hey? You're making Sly look to be a fool, and Sly does not need to be made a fool of. He is the raccoonist with the plan. He is the main dude. He is the one who is named. He must always be cool 24/7. He can never have a silly moment or two. Even though that make him more interesting of a character. But, you know, it's kind of weird how, like, you always want certain characters to be always cool and proper at all times, but that almost turns them into, like, not Gary Stu-ish, maybe close, but if they don't have any, like, foibles or anything happens to them, it seems kind of boring. Yet you sometimes want those characters.
It's working. Wait a minute. It's draining the water around the tower. Murray, you'll have to rely on squishing scorpions to keep your tires cool from here on out.
No problem, Bentley. I totally got the hang of it now.
It's drinking the water! No. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, oops. So, yeah, in this case, now we don't have any more water. I wonder if the heat goes up if you don't, So now the game is encouraging even more violence against insectoids, although depending on your feelings on scorpions and stuff like that, you probably don't mind too much. I think like a lot of people feel like the violence towards like insects is like one of the few things most people are okay with because we find
trapping the blue ones. They're only good to
trying to
cool down
Bentley.
your tires.
I think it's because of how I don't know. I think I've talked about this before. How like most people find like insects to be so alien looking that they're perfectly fine with like doing undue violence onto them, which isn't that a problem, you know? Just because they don't look pretty, we must crush them, you know?
Oh yeah! Here we go!
Although how many insects do are antagonistic towards humans or cause problems for humans? When you think about it, maybe that's why we feel that way because Outstunned. Like how many? I mean, there are insects that don't cause trouble or very little issues, but then there's a lot of them that, when you think about it, do. You know, you've got your mosquitoes that bite us. You've got your. I mean, of course, like a lot of the insects will obviously defend themselves. That's the point. Seems like out of all the creatures in the animal kingdom or whatever you want to call it, insects do cause us the most inconvenience, if that makes sense. And I've got to capture someone and then crush a lot more blue insects. If you're a fan of the color blue, too bad, sucker. We're using it to clean our tires, get all the gushiness, the gooey center, the creamy center of a Tootsie Pop. 1, 2, 3. What was I saying about it? I usually don't have most problems with most insects. I think I've talked about this before as well. Like, the only problem I'll ever have like an insect is if it like specifically like bugs me specifically, like, you know, mosquitoes and stuff like that. I'll be like, oh, you punk, you know, you bit me. Now I have to mess with either getting like rubbing cream or trying to ignore it or whatever. Interesting side note, like, if you don't want to get like those nasty like itchy bites from mosquitoes, you actually have to let the mosquito finish drinking your blood, because the itchy part of it is part of like either, I forgot, it's like an enzyme or something like that that reacts with your body, so it causes the puffiness and to form and all that. So you have to so by releasing it, by killing the insect or mosquito before it finishes, it leaves that enzyme that it uses to suck your blood. It leaves it in there, so your body just has a bad reaction to it. Wait, do the blue scorpions?
We'll have enough to purify Ayers Rock.
Do the blue scorpions actually like attack the red ones? It kind of looked like they were. Oh, man, never mind. They're attacking the tower. Good thing we don't have to defend the tower. That would have been another thing we would have had to. Now would have liked to mess with. But yeah, if you ever see a mosquito on you, good rule of thumb might be just let him finish his business, despite, you know, to the contrary. Although it's hard to guess. The problem is it's hard to guess when he's done sometimes, and also
The heat meter on those tires is peaking.
I get it, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, once I take it out of red scorpion, like, he'll do a lot more than crushing the red scorpions gets you more of a heal. I guess it makes sense since they're required, so that they would heal more since they're required. So, all right, one more. That should host. What? I was about to say, come on, man.
Great job, Murray. Now back that truck full of scorpions up to the mine entrance and deliver that not-so-friendly payload.
No! Giant scorpions? Run for it, mates! Uh-oh!
Nice teamwork, guys. Ayers Rock is clean of miners. The Guru will be pleased.
Well, they did say they were giant scorpions. You could tell they're the same size as the dingo, so yeah, I'd probably have an issue with those scorpions. I'm like, oh, that's the size of a dog. Or, well, actually, that's bigger than a dog, right? Because those people are supposed to be human-ish size, so 6 foot, so wow. Although there are some dogs that are that big, though. Anyway, we get a trophy for that. Hooray. I'm surprised it didn't take me back to the base. Well, that's not the end of a mission, so... Alright, time to go... Time to do a Bentley mission, but first we have to go all the way back. Too bad we don't have that running ability from previous games from Murray. But, or I could just get killed. Maybe that'll take me back to the base. Ugh. What a way to go. Or it brings me back here. Of course it does. Actually, just getting the ball form even faster. Yeah, in the previous game there was an ability where Murray could just charge and it would speed his, like, improve his speed a bit, so. But, I don't know if we can unlock that yet. Come on. But that's enough to, whoa! I didn't expect that to be a jumping platform, so. Just gotta get over here. Is that enough? Nope. mean, I could bounce, but just be faster just to just punch mount and go inside. The or inside the wait. No, I always like how Murray's so excited. He's like, my turn, my turn. Yeah. Sly always looking so cool, and the Murray's or Bentley's just like, wait, I have to go. Oh man. All right, anyway, let's the money. Let's buy the next step of gadgets. Health extractor. Capture guards and extract medicine from them. Press X to purchase, so we can get. Here's the. That must be the running ability. I guess it called the Berserker charge. And I thought it was called something else in the previous game, but do that and the spin attack. I think I remember. Oh, I don't. I thought I had enough coins. Huh. Unless they raised in price. I could have sworn they were 200. Huh. All right. Well. Anyway, I will mess with that later. I must have thought I needed 1,000 when I actually needed like 13,000 or whatever. But anyway, all right, unleash the Guru. So I guess it's time to get him out of there and finish cleaning up the rest of the place. All right. Time for the brains of this operation to clean the house. Although it is a nice change of pace that that Sly, being as intelligent as he is not as much of a planner as Bentley is. So, you know, because usually in a lot of these stories, like usually the leader is the one that, despite them having a brains character, usually the main character is always the one who usually has the plan half the time, and the brains usually just gives him like his options or whatever. But in this case, you know, Sly is all about like, you know, working on the edge of his toes, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's not gonna work. So, just trying to think. Let's see, I have to get up through that way. Oh, right, gotta just. Unless you're Sly, you can't just make easy shortcuts. You know, you have to go the right. You have to go the right way. Don't whip me. Don't whip it good. Don't whip that whip. Don't whip that licorice whip. Licorice whip.
Hail, O Guru of the Stone! Murray has purified Ayer's Rock, and now I humbly deliver your walking stick and moonstone. The time for escape has come. Thank you, you're too kind. But tell me, how do you plan to escape? Gadzooks! You can transform yourself! Why, once you change shape, a guard is sure to come inside and investigate! Too true. Wait, here comes a guard.
And now we play as the master himself, the Koala Master himself. So let's use his ability to
hold down the L1 button to transform. I love it when you do that.
Shouldn't he know how to do that? Shouldn't we not have to be explained to it? But yeah, well, I mean, they're explaining it to the players. And disappear!
What? Where'd he go?
Master, you're the greatest! That chump's totally fooled! Once his back is turned, ram him into the cell door! Freedom away! Awesomeness! Let's show these miners who's boss. Head for the drills. I guess Bentley's found a weak spot.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Just ran the poor guy into the thing, but then again, they are the ones that captured the poor guru. So he's just like, well, you reap what you sow, my friends. You reap what you sow. But yeah, we got a new party member with the master here. He can basically disappear and control people. That's pretty much it. I think he has a few other abilities you can actually buy over the course of the game too. I think most people you capture just do the like running charge thing. So kind of reminds me of Yoda when you think about it. Just
Your talents are impressive, Guru. Uh-huh, yeah. I hear you. Those drills are tearing up the landscape. They appear to be fragile at the base. Ram a guard into it, and the whole apparatus should break apart.
Haven't done it here.
Oh yeah, some things never change.
Violence, the only way to answer it. But will the master be able to use his powers effectively, being cooped up for so long, to stop the drills from drilling into his poor homeland? Or will he be taken to the outback? Find out next time in the next episode of Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.